I built a thing.
Hello and welcome to Defensors Series Session 26. Last session, we had a bit of a...
Rip.
Wait, what did you hear
Last
last?
session we blank.
Okay.
Yeah,
La-
we had a blank.
Okay, last session we had a bit of a downtime, mini downtime, with people doing a bit of fun things, like building a cult, analyzing the vampire. Oh yes, and we had a bit of bonding as well between Bacon and the dad. Domino, the Domino found out his weapon is in peak condition, but it also felt a bit weird to touch, especially that alien part. And well, you also got cursed. Well, yeah, already you noticed the curse, anyways. All but John. And
Yeah.
yeah, then he also got the mission to go to the prison to well, clear it out. This time, a lot less stealth involved probably, and at the very least, he got some he got to put in some orders for gear. And yeah, I think that's where we left off. Oh right, uh, Nick made something to negate Am's blindness, but it doesn't negate his blindness at all. But at least he will
Well, no,
be.
it doesn't. No, like what? So I can't really negate his blindness, but I can boost his confidence in his step. That was the thing I was trying to do.
It's it's a nice gesture. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel so warm.
Oh, I got other plans with it though. Yeah, maybe a Fisher's Love will make something with it. A second. Oh. Also, I got a question.
Sure,
Can my AK that I took come with like a flashlight attachment?
sure.
Okay.
That should
So
be
I
easy
might want
enough.
to.
Yeah.
I might want to do that whole forces to affect the blind people again at some point. Right.
Totally possible. So, any last mission minute preparations from any of you before going back into the prison? Essentially, the plan to bring you in is to put you into a truck and just dump you where you need to be. And they will have the area cleared, so you don't have to worry about immediate people like interrupting you. But if you do something overt, that they still have to do that cleanup afterwards, which they want to avoid.
Is there enough time to like have Bacon try to raise all of my attributes?
Um. Yeah. Can I feed my companion?
Yes, for both
Uh,
of those things are time. They would give you at least like a day heads up to like put the shit together before you have to actually go in. So feel free. Assuming, of course, Bacon actually wants to raise the attributes.
I mean,
well,
how much are you paying me, my friend?
All the donuts you could ever think of.
all the
Yes,
quintessence this base can supply.
yes. Well,
Because they did.
I was needing another test experiment. Been long time out of base. I'm having ideas. Sometimes you should volunteer. Yes.
Yeah. If you need a volunteer, just let me know. I trust you.
You see, I've been working in some new sugar. But yeah, what was the role again?
Let's see. It was like a life 4 effect. So you probably want to do the ritual as well. Actually, I mean, I guess you kind of have to be honest.
Also, by the way, how many days of rest did we have?
Proper rest? Not really much between like the stuff you did. I would say yeah, I already had dished out like willpower for everything, I believe. If that's what you're thinking about.
We had a minute downtime. I just wanted to know if I could. I spent some time just chilling instead of actually doing work. Could I get some from just having a rest? Because I only have 3 willpower.
You still spend like awful lot of like time with like your father and the like. So I guess you can take another one. Any more arguments from any of you?
Apparently I have Paradox, but I don't remember when I got it.
Well,
Um,
probably yeah.
Sorry.
So, do you want me to do the roll ritual with attribute and abilities, or just roll this feat?
Yeah, like you have to do it as like a ritual, to be honest. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense with your how you go about things.
Yeah. So it would be a difficulty 7. Oh, 9.
Yeah, so
I'm rating something from 2 to 3.
yeah, it's 2 to 3, so it's like 1, and then you have like an 8. For others, it's an 8 base, and let's see for like in terms of successes, I mean, then you have assuming it's like it's not higher than 5, and then it's like 2, so you're looking at 10 successes in total for like the arrow roll.
So
Okay, that looks pretty good. You unfortunately don't have your lab, so yeah, exactly.
that's 4 because improvement.
Hmm. All right. Wait, no. There we go. Just hit it too late. I think you can roll one more time before you have to take a break. All right. Your stamina is still the same. 3.
Yeah, still 3.
Yeah. So
Okay, and with medicine to return at 7, right?
Yep.
So 7 at 7. I return.
Perfect. All right.
So 4 at 5. And should be done.
Yeah.
11 in total.
It's done. Yeah. Feel free to raise it now, Domino.
I think my eyes work better now.
Hmm. Your eyes. Quotation marks. Did you actually put his eyes in and improve them, or did you put someone else's eyes in?
I don't know.
Well, maybe I actually let me domino roll a luck die. Oh, yeah, I finish and I notice. Oh, sorry, my friend. When I was changing your eyes, I accidentally mismatched the colors. One is green, other is blue. Sorry.
That's a free floor right there, isn't it?
Is that a flaw?
No,
Is it just
I don't think so.
it's just cosmetic difference. Now you have heterochromia, whatever the name it is.
Yeah.
It's really cool, so thank you.
You want me to change back, or it's fine with different colors? Maybe the ladies will like.
It is fine this way, thank you.
Alright.
Thank you for the aid.
Anyone else wants upgrade?
can you upgrade my dex?
How much time do I have left? Radomir, could I do
Yeah,
another person?
you can do another person, yeah. But that's it, I would say. Unless you're gonna delay the mission.
Okay, So yeah, I can do your deck. Still going to cost XP, but half the cost.
Oh, it's gonna cost XP. I don't really have any to spend. Point.
You can actually take it without paying XP, but you take Paradox. That's it.
Mm,
It's just one, right? So it's worth it. Yeah, and you can always buy it to the XP when you have time later to
okay.
remove the paradox.
I will take the paradox route then.
All
The
right.
real Chad.
Same
Take
ro-
all the paradox.
Same roll then.
Yeah.
9, 7. All right, that's a good one. So that's 4 at 4.
Yep.
4. How much do I need?
A 10 again.
4
It's
at 4.
yeah. It's like 5. It's like 8 base, and then you need like 2 for every dozen
Okay.
attribute you raise. All right, that looks
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. That's the 12.
Yeah, this time instead of the usual things that look normal, I just I had some extra meat laying around. Don't ask where I got it, but these muscles were a bit different. Your hands are better now, but yeah, it's noticeable that something a bit wrong with it.
Okay. Well, thank you. Why, thank you very much. Kinda. Can I put some effects up? So I would want to have danger sense up.
You can put senses up if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah. That is the wrong button. Irritate.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do just an irritate thing. Sure. Why not? Let's see. I think the
Is it
highest.
just a straight irritate? I was asking.
Oh, you can do this as a ritual, like either or. Like you have to have time to set it up. Like worst case, you do it before, like what White Domino's under, like time wise.
I will do it as a ritual since we are still on the base.
All right, you can easily do that. Let's see. Also, I need to look at the duration again because I always forget that. Let's see. Yeah, you probably need it for like a day, at the very least. So 3 successes base. So just go for it.
Let's
Base
irritate.
base difficulty is
Difficulty.
5 because it's level. The highest VSC is level 2. So let's go.
3.
All right, that's already enough. Also, you didn't do it as like a ritual, anyways. But yeah, you have enough duration, so it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, I just got lucky on that roll.
Yeah, let's just keep it and move on. Anyone else?
How long is it gonna last?
A day, so should be enough for the mission itself.
And my curse sense, that's gone too? It was only a 1-day thing.
I was, yeah, I presume so.
So, is it possible to put a stealth field around this already, or is that something we better do like once we land down?
I mean, Starfield. I mean, you can do it with like enough duration, I suppose. But yeah, it might interfere with certain things. Like it might be a bit awkward. Also, one thing I actually forgot about is that the book says that the Starfield is actually vulgar, cause well, you're vanishing, kinda. So
It's just really weird.
is it though?
Yeah.
Soon I will have mine 3. And then I can just make it so no one pays attention.
Well, if it's vulgar, Just casting vulgar magic is permanent.
Yes.
Permanent, right?
Yes. It's like 1. Unless you
Yeah,
watch again,
don't
and then,
wanna take
which gets worse. It gets worse.
Because I don't even know when I'm gonna lose my current permadox. It's probably not a good idea to get some more. But wait, if you wait, we're still in the construct, right?
Yeah, we're still in the base, so it wouldn't be vulgar there.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but I still think the book was pretty specific about it. Let's see. Where's the... is it under elements? No. Mystic physics, maybe?
I think it's in the big book.
It's in a big book.
Yeah. The big black one.
The big flag one. Ah.
I got the collector's edition, it's black.
You have a physical one? Or...
Yeah.
God damn it, I grabbed mine for when they made it free. And before that I had... Well.
Ah.
So, let's see. Oh god. Kill me. Forces too. Manipulate elements. Counter. Sound can be muted, amplified, shadows can be gathered, shaped, or dispelled. Mage can warp light to make things invisible, change their colors, blah blah blah. Oof. Visible, maybe it's in the common effects. Let's hope it is, and so they clarify it in there. Which they probably don't. At least as far.
Like, which one are you trying to do the one I usually do? Because mine is the whole mini map, and then I just
Oh no
move around you.
no, the invisible one.
Okay.
Like that's a pretty visible silence field. No, it doesn't say. But
I don't even I don't even think I can do invisibility.
No, I did it last time too.
it's essentially just, you know, modifier on your on your stealth thing, because it's a like for a proper one, like for the proper invisibility on just yourself, you need like live 2 as well, and that's kind of a pain in the dick. And you know, and true invisibility is like super cool. Anyways, okay, how about this? I'm just gonna say the you can cast it here for now without it being vulgar, but if you do like a proper one in the future with like the way in like, you know, not your construct or something like that, you know, it will turn vulgar.
So you're saying that it's not going to be vulgar because we're in a construct and that sort of stuff, right? Or am I not understanding things properly?
Like it's a bit cursed otherwise for you.
I mean, I'll be honest, if it's vulgar all the time, I don't think I'm casting it ever again. And they kind of you got forces for nothing.
What?
Your name's lighting up, but we don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm just I don't found it. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's just yeah, successful error, typically a vulgar magic effect. Okay, so let's just go with that and say you have yeah, you can just cast it like non-vulgar in a construct now, and you know, for the future references we're gonna do it differently. But yeah, you go essentially you gotta prepare it first, and I wouldn't say like being able to get a drop on other people is exactly weak. So let's just say I'm gonna talk to you afterwards and tell you why it's still great.
Okay.
And yeah, let's just go and prepare your thing. You can, if you want to do as a ritual, you can roll like something appropriate depending on like how you do it, and then attribute ability, and then have the successes lower your difficulty for the arity roll, which is already pretty low. But yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my laser rifle, right? I'm gonna shoot these special rounds that they go like around it, like they detonate on your skin. They don't hurt, but they surround you. They surround you in this like invisibility field. That way, if I botch, I can shoot someone in the head.
Can you repeat that?
So what I want to do is I want to grab my energy weapon and like I'm gonna shoot people with like these special rounds that upon contact with your skin, they envelop it in this like sheet, like they say it in this like.
Okay, that's something entirely different, isn't it? Sounds a bit like more like. I'm afraid you're kind of limited to make it like a field around you.
Ah, okay, fair enough then.
Because of how things work. Like for what you're describing, you kind of need you kind of need conditional magic for that, and that's kind of far away for you, and it also would probably be a lot more effective than whatever you're doing.
Fair enough then. Yeah, I'm struggling with like coming up with how I'd actually do this then. So I kind of struggle with like imagining what it's like.
Well, then we have a look at your instruments and paradigm and practice. What if you had some good shit in there? Let's see, computers, PDFs, writing, mathematics, lab. Yeah, I mean you could just do like a temporary thing, yeah, like like it's a temporary device that you hook up to like your laser weapon, and let the energy core essentially handle it, and do casting that way.
I fucking need your creativity. Sounds fucking wicked. Let's do it.
Alright, also I think for this one, I think your Minds of Daedalus might apply. Because it's just... Oh wait, no, never mind. Force is not your affinity sphere. It's fucking spirit of all things. But yeah, let's go then. Roll me like intelligence technology to set this up. Base difficulty is a 5 as well.
So the intelligence was technology is difficulty 5, right?
Yep.
Or am I?
Yep. Base 5 at least. Let's see. Okay, that's good enough. So you roll at just you at a 3. So I think your Hands of Daedalus might have like lowered it, but let's just roll with it. That's good enough for me.
Wouldn't apply anyway. You can't go below 3.
No, I meant it wouldn't apply to your arity roll. I meant your other roll, but that doesn't matter anyways. So you have 4 successes, which is you would need like a day for this since you do the repair. So you need 3 of those, and you have like a +1 right now.
Yeah, go and then I'm just gonna roll until I hit my stamina.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Don't budge. Oh my.
Well,
Oh my. Okay, so yeah, I would say you have You have a +3, and let's see. You have 3 for 3 for like you have 12 in total. Then you have down to 9. Then you're down to 6. So it's 6 left over. As like reserve essentially.
Beautiful.
Note that down somewhere, or I will stab you.
Right, could you say that again then? But slowly, please.
Okay, you have a +3 for like hiding. Like like a field around you, which would
Alright.
which would cover your party members as well to some degree, as long as they're not too far away, which they presumably aren't.
Okay, +3 for hiding.
And you have 6 accesses as a reserve, and it lasts for a day.
Alright, I've written it in I've got this background called stealth now.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, anyone else want to do anything?
Hey, vicious love. Do you
Yes, my friend.
do you happen to have taken some samples from the vampire and have them on you?
Well, yes, of course, but most of the samples I took are not on me, are on saved safe box in lab.
Maybe we should bring one since, we're gonna be chasing down his creation.
Use the remains of it to try to make something to track it. Uh,
Yeah.
well, I could take one of the samples. It's very small, but maybe it would work. Not sure how it behaves outside of the creature.
Well, we can always find out.
You probably would have you probably would notice pretty soon if you try that. Like if you do that, the actually no, let's just do this like a proper scene. Okay, do you want to take like a sample?
Yes, I just looks to one of the several boxes that I carefully just placed some small bits of the flesh and tried to preserve them.
All right. You look upon it, and you you just see some fucking ash.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, maybe this one got exposed to the sun somehow. I just try to look at at the bottom of the pile of boxes, one that shouldn't get any light in any way.
Weird. It's ash too.
Huh. Yeah, I just bring one box with Dash to him. Well, it looks like when away from the body too long, the pieces just turn into ash. All of them, even the ones that couldn't take any light. Uh, can you do something with ash? Maybe there's some sort of uh, energy link between the ash and the creatures.
Um,
I'm not good at detecting these kind of forces.
um, was it a body part or was it blood you took out?
It was just some scrapings of the body and other pieces like hair, bone, flesh.
Mm-mm. Why not try blood, right? He's a vampire and all. Like, the power is in their veins. At least
Well,
from what I've heard.
with the body was the blood was it was weird. It was kind of diffuse in the body, not like it's something that circulates. It's more like energy all around it.
Mm.
So I don't think it would make any difference. See pieces of flesh get this way. The blood probably would also.
Hmm. Okay. I kind of just shrug. At least we tried. I don't have time at a high enough level.
Hmm. Shame. I take for like, vampire body parts. Go ash. I mean, like, technically blood is fine-ish. But yeah. Okay. Well, anyone else up to something? I guess not. Although I should ask Ems. Like, how would you go about things? Like, you haven't done any preparation, and you also aren't exactly. You aren't exactly, well, that good at combat yourself. You're not completely incapable, but, yeah. I even hear Ems.
Oh no, the British police got him to discover he didn't have a streaming license.
Ah, shame.
Gotta
I'm
pay for
back.
that television fine.
You see, one does not have a TV. They only have computer monitors nowadays.
Ah, that means, you have to pay for every computer monitor extra.
Indeed.
Oof. Yeah, that's harsh. The harsh life of a bit bong.
I don't understand
Indeed.
why you don't torch your government. In Minecraft.
So, indeed, Minecraft. We have to say we do not condone any indoor terrorism in real life, only in Minecraft, of course. But so back to the game. So, what happened?
What everyone is doing their preparation, and I noticed that you haven't done any preparations, and you're also not the greatest fighter yourself. So I was wondering if you want to do anything beforehand, before doing that little mission.
The thing is, my eyesight is incredibly fucked, you see, so I can't really combat. Just
Yeah.
imagine a blind man trying to shoot a gun.
Well, not exactly blind. You only take the penalty.
Best. Can I do temporary measure for I was gonna say, in terms of clothing, are we just gonna be wearing like basic clothing by any chance or for the mission?
You can wear whatever you want. The area is sort of cleared out, and as long as you don't draw too much attention to yourselves, you should be fine. And even then, there will probably be a cleanup if you fuck up in some capacity.
Okay, so the best thing I could probably do at the time is give my clothing a temporary increase in armor in soak. Because
Sure.
since I can't fight, and if they're gonna shoot at me, I might as well have the ability to soak. Though I say temporary, not permanent, just a reminder.
Yeah, no, I understand. Also, one thing I would recommend to you is having some sensors running, to be honest.
Yeah,
Especially correspondence and live would do wonders for you.
indeed. That'll be the best thing to do, you see.
Yeah, like spatial awareness coupled with like live to essentially get circumvent your eyes.
Indeed. I'm gonna need to do that too. So what's the role for the sensory things?
You have the option like you can roll just your arity, or you can roll do as a ritual, but you will be taking penalties to the ritual because you're still kind of blind and nobody really managed to fix anything. But
I'm
you
gonna,
don't take penalties to your arete roll itself.
I'm gonna be a Chad and do it via Arete roll.
Okay, just an arete roll then. Yeah, just give it. I think the base. Yeah, it's base difficulty is 4, and yeah,
Okay,
you want to at least have 3 successes in total
how's that?
for the duration of a day. Otherwise, it might run out before the end of the, or it will run out before the mission even starts.
Okay, that's my first roll. That's
All
3
right.
successes. So
Yeah, no, that's enough. You have your thing up and running. Yeah, you have some.
okay,
Actually, let me look. Yeah, you have some. Let's see. What's your tools even? Property, yeah. Those households fucking tools. I just can't believe it. But yeah, yeah, you have like you have your computer and interface and stuff like that. Yeah, no problem. You have something hooked up directly, I would say, for this, and you well, for now, I can do a lot of the perception rolls just without your thing, without your penalty. And yeah, you're ready for that, and yeah, you want to also do the armor thing, which you now
temporary.
which you can now do for uh yeah for basically without much in terms of like penalties. So would only be like +1 if you want to do a secret show. You can just roll your RT again. Essentially, it would work the same as this, but for every success you get above the 3 for duration, you get like +1 armor. And for this
Okay.
one, I would say you have like you have a matter of 4. I would say you could go temporarily up to 6.
Nice. Let's see. Difficulty will be like 5 on that.
Well, if you want to go, depends on like how far you want to go. Like if you want to go for like the full 6, I would say you would have to roll with like a meta 4 for it.
With the temporary thing, I kind of want just a 5 because there's no point going overboard, you know?
Sure, then you can go down to 3. So you're rolling a difficulty of 6, and you can, if you want to, do it as a ritual, as I said before, but at +1 difficulty. But there would only be like the difficulty would only be to the mundane roll, but not the arete. So what do you want to do? Feeling lucky? Or
Yes.
okay, if you're feeling lucky, then you can just roll your arete, I suppose.
Irritate at 6. Let's do this, boys. Let's see how many paradox points I get.
Kick.
Close enough, boys. Yeah. I just think I'm doing great, you know. Because no eyes, you see.
Oof.
Guys, I think I'm ready.
Let's go.
Hits when we get to the place, I hit the wall. Ow! Something's blocking our way. You're hitting the wall, man. Fuck.
Oof. Oof, you need to roll again, Ems.
Difficulty?
Like, it's just the same difficulty. Unless you want to stop after one try.
Okay.
Welcome back, Domino.
Because I think that would just be like, how many was it? How much time in game would that be?
It's like a few minutes only. What you're doing. Like you're essentially not doing this one as a you're not doing it as a proper ritual, so it doesn't really take
Yeah.
doesn't really take too much time. Like if you do it
Yeah.
as ritual, it's going with like roughly like 1 hour per roll. But you know, if you do it like this, then it's like a few minutes. And
I'm a Chad. I'll keep rolling like this, with armor.
okay,
Yeah, boys.
okay.
I have the tiger.
There we go.
Indeed.
You have shaping, which would I think apply for this. So you're up to
Mhm.
you're up to 5. Let's just put it
That's
down.
it.
No, you have 3 on the duration and +2 to your armor. You could technically go up one more. Since you want to go up to 5.
It's well. If we're like one away.
All right. Yeah, no, you have your 5 temporary armor. Now you've noted it already down. You have it for the day. After the mission, it will be yeeted. Okay, I think that's good. If no one else has anything, I think we can move on to, well, our little infiltration. Oh, well, not infiltration, but attack. Or do you want to do it?
Yeah. Can I get Rami to hypercram some firearms training for me? Kind of forgot I don't have.
I mean, she,
Kind of forgot I don't have any dots in there.
I mean, she can't exactly tell you how to use a gun, but
Could
she can
could
acquire the theoretical knowledge herself.
yeah.
If
Could I
that's
try to that thing I made? Could I try to create like a link with it so that she could guide me?
the thing you made, I don't think it is exactly
Yeah.
suitable for it, since you know it's more. It's no, I don't think it actually would help with that. Also, that would require that would require it to lock onto you rather than AMS at all.
Hmm.
And yeah, he wouldn't be able to use it.
Okay.
So 2 things that makes it kinda problematic to do that. Also, why do you not have firearms? Jesus.
Why would I have firearms?
I mean, well, to shoot a gun, I suppose.
Pretty helpful.
Why would I need that?
Because shooting thing is fun. You just go pew pew and the Bosniak die.
Or I
I
could
wish I
just
could
make
really
something that
shoot
blows up and kills everyone.
Too much time? Question mark.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I mean, you could use a jetpack and turn yourself into a living rocket.
I could. I could be a big flying rocket of paradox.
Damn it. But yeah, I mean, technically, you can use your magic to make firing easier. It's only +1, essentially. For
Yeah, I do have entropy and time for that. Can
yeah.
I put up? Yeah, let's put up a effect like that.
Well, it wouldn't work like that. You would have to roll it for like every time you use the weapon.
Okay.
Like essentially, how this works is yeah, you can lower the difficulty and for like your shots, and if you just use like forces too, you could also add like the successes to the damage roll,
Yeah.
as long
Well,
as it's you know, lethal damage. you would need forces 3 to add it as accurate damage. But yeah, the weapons you would have available here, and you could just get, would be lethal anyway. So
Yeah. And I'm not in the mood to enchant bullets.
yeah, good thing, because that's really cursed.
Beautiful.
I don't think it's beautiful, but yeah. Okay. I mean, did you want to run me to like hypercram, or is it fine? Like, she could probably help you with like to like if you get into trouble with the gun, or give you like a crash course or how to use it so you don't shoot yourself. But in game, that wouldn't have much effect, unfortunately.
Um,
I mean, I guess if like you botch and your weapon jams, then Romy can help you like unjam it, essentially be her
yeah.
hands on it. But
I will have her do that.
yeah, okay.
And
Then let
she
me
has something.
look up the
Does she have
hypercram.
like 4 in hypercram or something? She has something ridiculous. Never find her sheet.
Yeah, hypercram 3.
Still pretty high.
Yep. I thought it was fun to do. And for an AI kind of makes sense to be able to like access databases. But yeah. Backgrounds. Let's see. The game's done perception dream. Hypercram, difficulty 6 to get inside. Character has been it. Blah blah. She can draw upon a certain amount of free for her knowledge. Looks neat, she can substitute the opportunity for another opportunity. Yeah. Okay, no, that's actually pretty easy. Just need some perception. Plus hypergram. Up to the rating. Oof. Big rip. I'm afraid she doesn't manage to get the data.
This is what happens when you feed your companion.
Yeah.
Well, guess she's just gonna be tanking Paradox.
They call the paradox.
Trust me, guys, Paradox is fun.
No, it's not.
Okay, so you're in red map?
Have we even had a Paradox backlash?
No.
Yeah.
That's a Yenidus mission.
No, not really. I highly doubt, unless someone really fucks up, probably vulgar magic. Like a trigger, it's really hard to trigger, in my opinion. And you don't really have much accumulated anyways, so.
Well, aren't like half of the people who are going into this combat people who've taken energy weapons? Because that
Well,
shit's
that's only
broken.
you. I mean, I guess.
I have taken energy weapons, but I'm not bringing one.
Like that shit's still vulgar, so it's not really that hard to get.
Oh yeah, now that I remember. You can actually use your like energy weapons to like fire a normal gun, but you will take like a penalty. So essentially, it just adds extra dice for it.
What would be the
That's still
like,
better. That's still great for me. Yeah. I
what's
did
the
not know that.
conversion rate? Like, is it a difficulty increase then? If you
Yeah, and essentially, you can use like I think it's a +1. Let me just look it up real quick. No, that's not it. Some in the combat, I think, maybe. No, it's not the combat. Not melee, not. Let's see. Frame creation. I have way too many handouts. Ah, there we go. Energy firearms. There we go. Yeah, it's just a 4+1 difficulty. So essentially, it's if you had like unskilled, but you get to use your dots with it.
It's fucking great. I'm gonna take a pistol with me then.
Just a pistol, okay. Take one from the book. You can have a silencer as well if you want to, and other gimmicks.
I think just a silencer will do.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I don't know. Redoma just paused.
Maybe it's probably just my fucking key again. Okay.
Just be on voice activation or
No. Then you
yes.
can hear everything.
Go to
I hate
EST.
that.
Fuck the rest.
Okay, let's go. Enough time wasted. You're about to be shipped in a combat. You're sitting in a truck, and you well, shortly arrive thereafter. After like a bit of bumpy ride, the roads here aren't the best. And the wagon stops, and your driver tells you through an intercom that you're there in front of the the target building. No one's around, so you can just leave.
Okay. Well, I'll leave first because I'm the cool guy here, and I'll say, remember, no vampires. While loading his gun.
So go outside. Let's fucking do this.
I well, I guess we just go in. I will leave the guys that actually know how the place looks to guide the way, but I want to be at the front with my gun.
Very good. Very
Do we
good.
even know where this thing's going to be?
Well, it's a you have the position from based upon the camera, but it's currently not there. And you essentially have the last known location more or less, and yeah, you might have to like search the building.
Okay, so he hasn't left the compound. At least not to our knowledge.
Yeah, like through none of the ways that the Nakosi knows of at the very least.
Well, I guess we go to the building he was last in. Is this going to be a sewer mission? This is going to be a sewer mission.
Oof, I hope it's not gonna be that bad. Like
We'll see.
like our character, I don't really have much in terms of like difficulty planned here. It's mostly just tying up loose ends. Rather than,
Well,
super complicated.
are we in the shoot first, ask questions later mode?
If you want to.
Okay,
I-
yeah, I always want to.
I was about to say, aren't we always on that? All right. Typically, it's spread diseases first, then ask questions, right?
Oof. Alright. Well. So, what do you want to do? You have some potential you have some potential voice in your ear if you want to. Well, you kind of have a choice, but she will stay silent if you don't drag her in. And by her I mean Amara. She's gonna be your XO. And we'll be monitoring the whole thing via earpiece, like just as last time. But this time, well, you have a bit more liberty in how you want to approach things. So, the buildings in front of you, no targets, like no civilians should be there. And you have the last known location.
No,
Time to just search the place? Question mark.
yeah, just I will ask them to do the proper military way. Just one guy after the door looks in, clean, check the room, go to the next one
Yep.
slowly.
Yep, because I think you better be doing the searching because, quite blind here.
The blind
So
guy is not the back. I just tell him, keep your ears open, my friend.
You know,
What?
I think
he could be our daredevil. All
Wait,
bat-like
John,
sensitive.
do you have the minimap active?
No, I haven't activated.
Because that seems like it would be really good here, maybe.
Okay.
Just look at both of you. Wait, didn't both of you come ready for the operation? Usually you do that before.
I can't even do that.
I have my danger sense up. Usually I need to be around the area for the minimap to be of use.
All right.
Yeah. I have to pick up the
You
ambient
passed this
sounds.
time.
Yeah. Okay, guess I put up the minimap.
Alright, keep in mind that we'll put you up at the threshold for an increased difficulty for future effects, I believe.
Would it?
Yeah, you
I
have
thought
to.
it was
You
3
have
I
to
can put up.
no,
I only have one up.
you can put. I believe you can put up like every 2 increase the difficulty, and the third one is the one that gets the increase.
Okay. I'll put up the minimap
All right,
since I am the only one who can do it.
all right. I think we decided on a one effect for that one, so let's just do that. Probably 2 successes will be enough, since you probably only want for a scene.
Difficulty 4 then.
Yep. Alright, I think that's enough. And you have the minimap running. Well, you see the building, like in your minimap, and no life form signs in the immediate vicinity that you can pick up. But what you can pick up right away is well, there are structures where there shouldn't be any, specifically below ground.
Well, I guess we try to find an entrance to those tunnels.
All right, sure. You guys can either roll me like a perception alertness at an 8 or perception investigation at a 6.
What do I have?
I'll do investigation. does acute senses apply?
What about scan? I got scan.
Let me look at scan.
Perception investigation at 6 or something at more.
Yeah, perception investigation at 6 or perception alertness at 8.
All right, that's my time to shine. I actually have investigation for some reason.
Regardless.
Okay, the scan. Which one do you mean? The early warning scan?
No, no, no. The ability scan.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Let me look it up. I'm not sure if how good that exactly is, but I think it should apply. Probably,
Yeah,
right?
it's in the moment, quick glances kind of thing.
Yeah, that would help. It would definitely help with searching the building. But I will look at the exact description because it might make there might be a case to be made for like lower difficulty, especially since like very specialized knowledge, the talent. I mean, scan.
Sure.
Your eyes are quick to spot that. Really catch. Take a while to observe. Generally combined with perception skills, your character. To scope up, you might not know. Actually, think about it. Yeah, give him first. Probably enough material to work with once he that's what he's seen. All right. Yeah, no, you can just roll the difficulty. Actually, with the minimap together, you probably can roll it at a 4.
Okay. Thank God I did.
You really gotta sacrifice more goats, my dude.
Hey, my luck's been okay. I solve it by throwing a bunch of dice at it.
Okay. Well, what about Ems? Are you gonna try to search as well, or are you gonna stay back, considering your impediment?
It's just only logical to stay back. Because, I don't want to put my hand on a trap and be like, hey guys, I lost my fingers. Hi.
Heck. Okay, that's fair. So, let's do it this way. We're gonna go highest, lowest to highest. So, you search around. You have your minimap, you have trouble, like making the correct connection with, what you actually see on while looking. You might make use of your training, but it doesn't help you much. And you're kind of stuck with trying to go get through a wall, which you think is like something behind it, according to your scan, your minimap. But you just can't figure out like how you can get through properly.
Okay.
Well, Vicious Love, on the other hand, is in a similarly stuck position, but at least he is but at least he has noticed that this seems to be like a frequently used passage. Like he notices some blood on the floor and well, a kind of repugnant smell coming out of the out of the part of the wall, which well, isn't exactly normal, even in Serbia. Well, while Domino using his super sensors and his investigative ability, essentially sees those two working and walks up behind them and notices the mechanism to open the door, like it seems to be like hand shaped, and also has a little bit of like wear and tear on it. Like as if people were to like grab it and use it often. And it's fairly certain that this would be how it's opened.
Plus. Well, guys, I think this is how this thing opens.
Alright, good, good. Uh, is that a dark place?
Where you at currently? No. But
Just-
you don't know how dark it is on the other side. Afraid you have to like open it first.
Oh, I thought he was opening already.
I left it up to him.
Yeah, no, I was gonna inform everyone first and get everybody to be there. It's like, hey, this is how we go through.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose we might as well go through then.
Yeah.
Alright, you activate that mechanism, and well, essentially a part of the wall slides back like in a video game. And reveals a passage to the other side. The lighting on the other side, well, appears to be of electrical origin, like it's just some neon, what they call it in English, those long, those long neon bulbs, essentially. I don't know the proper words, the proper word for it.
Fluorescent lights?
Yes, those ones. They are they're on the other side, and it also appears to be properly properly built, not like some tunnel that someone dug out at some point, and then just crawling through. No, this seems to be like properly done for like years, in a similar style as at least the newer parts of the prison.
Right, let's everyone be careful. This smells like a secret vampire base. And I would expect them to have like old castles in Romania, not a fancy underground base.
Oh yeah, before I forget, the smell that Wisław noticed beforehand. Well, it's getting kind of bad. Like this smells kind of like like old blood, and like lots of it.
Old blood. Odoma, how are my senses kicking?
Well, the smell is fine. Like you would smell this too, and you don't have exactly a sense that would tell you anything special. At least not in that range you're in. So you can smell it normally.
Man, we're very lucky we got your father in time. He was going to become someone's dinner.
Fucking reality deviant monsters.
Most
It's
likely.
really fun to shoot at.
Hmm.
In this rid armor,
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask the other guys. So, are there anything else in this room besides some dry old blood?
It's not the exact room. It's more like a, more like a hallway that goes on a bit.
Oh god, red hallway. Oh gosh, I've seen this on Game of Thrones. I know what's gonna happen.
Oof.
Oh well. Actually, roll me like like perception alertness. No penalty for M's. Just base difficulty 6. Usual merits apply.
It's what? I didn't hear get the word.
Oh, perception alertness difficulty 6. Usual merits apply.
Yeah, I didn't hear alertness properly.
Fucking bad ears. Damn, this is growing. Any specialty, Bacon?
Nope.
Gosh, I am machine. Even with eyesight fucking, I'm still getting successes.
Yeah. Alright. I think that leaves us, yeah, Nick, what about your role? Are you in there?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no.
I get to roll too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you there? Or are you in the, or do you
Yeah.
actually stay back?
No, no, I would be with them. I just didn't realize I could roll.
Yeah,
Would scan apply?
sure.
Okay.
Actually, take it out of 5 then.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, with that many successes, yeah. I really don't gotta get much of a choice. Well, Bacon, you hear some, just the sound of, of someone walking around. Like maybe some sort of like, animal. Maybe human sized. Considering, your medical expertise and knowledge in biology and xenobiology. Well, Ems and Nick, you both hear, you're fairly certain that aside from, them roughly being human sized, probably at the very least, you also hear something else. You hear like the sound of something like being dragged over the floor. It sounds almost like someone is scratching the floor as they're walking.
Balls. Uh, okay.
Do you hear scratching on the floor, any of you?
And well,
I hear that. Yeah.
last you Domino with like his 4 successes. Actually, Domino, do you have like any specialties for that?
I sadly don't.
No, unfortunate. Well, Domino.
Wait.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah. Domino, you hear all of the what the others here, and you're also fairly certain that it's like two of them, like somewhere down that hallway.
Just gonna look at the guys. Sounds like we got 2 bogeys.
Should we maybe go find a way where we can ambush them? Well,
We could always just avoid them, or at least try to.
well,
Now we skill them. We're on a cleaning mission, right?
yeah, I thought the job was to kill them. We
Yeah.
can't avoid them.
Like, we could do a quick test. See this place is airtight. We could deploy the mushrooms. It worked very well last mission.
I mean, well, we're at the door. Can we check to see how tight the door is?
Romy.
I have forces, so that should be able to help out.
Yeah, sure, if you want to. Let's make your arity at a 4 for the to get like the senses going on, and then you roll a perception minus the success you rolled.
Okay. 4. So I got 3. What's the difficulty?
For the arity. So,
No, for the perception roll.
oh, yeah, that would just be, I don't know. Considering your expertise, probably at a 6, to be honest, and yeah, probably.
Is that with the Arete effect on? Or is that without it?
No, without that.
Okay, so it's difficulty 3 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Astonishing. And yeah, you see, you like look at the door, and you're not exactly sure if this like worked out, or like if this would work out or not. Maybe, maybe not. Like it doesn't have like a conventional lock on, like it doesn't have like conventional lock on it, so that's probably fine. But there also is the issue that you know that that there might be a draft or something like that. Like you,
Okay.
hmm, you actually,
I'm gonna
yeah,
go
yeah.
back to Vicious Love and just tell him like, that's not. Let's kind of leave that as a off-Earth kind of weapon we use.
Alright. Oops, I accidentally pressed a button. Yeah, yeah, I don't want to ruin Serbia. It's a proud and beautiful country.
Sure.
Yeah,
Maybe.
alright, we should ambush the creatures in here because we have to do clean up. Just
Yeah.
avoid until like we avoid them, maybe kill the master if there is one, but still creatures around doing mess in prison.
Maybe we can walk around, see if there's any places where we can split them up. Right? We don't really know the layout of this whole little underground facility.
Guys, decide splitting enemy forces is good idea, but you hear more than one coming this direction or just one walking around?
I heard 2 of them.
Point to him. He said two.
There's
I
two.
I I, bel I believe the Marine.
Well, we could just try an ambush. Two isn't too much. We have lots of guns, and the thing should not be as resistant as a regular
True, true.
vampire.
But where can we ambush them? Right? We're kind of in the entranceway.
Well, let's continue exploring. If anything,
Yeah,
we can do the trick of throwing something or making some fake sound to confuse them and direct them some way.
we do have a blind guy.
Oof.
All right. I guess it's time to activate our surprise tool. I do hope this doesn't get me copyright strike. I think it's free, but the description doesn't exactly tell me. So if we get banned, then well, then so be it. Oh my
Uh,
god.
Dar, did you check this music before to see if it was on the royalty-free session?
No. Let's go.
Ah, yes. I see you are a man of culture.
Also, this is this doesn't sound as good as I wanted it. Okay, this is actually pretty awful. We gotta play something else. That wasn't.
Good to see that you prepared before.
Nah, this just groovy fucking up. Like I listened to it with on like YouTube and it was fine. So I think it's just probably the bot overstretched. At least I think. That's what's happening. Oh yeah, that one. That's autistic enough. Okay. We enter the deeper parts, and you want to explore a bit. Well, I actually noticed something right away when going in. There's like a straight path essentially ahead, like a long hallway, as you, essentially, you know, as it was at the entrance. And you know, only occasionally like doors lead up from it. Where you like, you know, check them out. Carefully. You see that they're just you know, empty rooms. They've been built and you know nothing has been in them. There's only like a little bit of dust. No like signs of that anything had been put there before. It just seems you know, just extra space essentially.
Can we go into these empty rooms?
Yes, you can.
How big are these empty rooms?
Oh, the sizes vary a bit. They are more like they're like you know, like a bunch of different things. Like you know, so some are closet sized, some are a bit bigger, like you know, like I guess like a living room or something. So some could even like accommodate like a lab, but there isn't as many of them as there. Like probably 2 at the very best. But you know, as you like explore, you also hear like those creatures get closer. I'm not sure if I should actually make them roll or not, but I probably shouldn't I?
Are they stealthing?
I mean, technically they could listen to you, so let's just have them roll real quick, and y'all can roll like some dexterity or wits stealth. Base difficulty is 6.
Don't have it.
You don't have it, so it's at a 7.
Am I glad we've got a stealth field set up?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have stuff. I have.
Jesus Christ. Just look at the fucking sheet, and
Oof.
they have so terrible stats.
Made them well.
Alright, let's go. I fucking can't believe it. Okay,
Well, he found us.
what about the other one? Okay, that one is obvious, but I don't think that really matters that much. They're more like animals at this point. And you know, as I like explore the rooms, let's just say, yeah, it's bacon. Wait, actually, MC Draw too. So just see if you get a worse one. A worse
What's the
result.
roll?
Just dex stealth. Base difficulty
Okay.
6. If you don't have it, it's 7.
You could also use wits, I think.
Yeah, what's you can also use?
I'll use Dex Stealth. What's the 4 dice at 6?
Show me them botches. Yes. Okay. Well.
Rodolfo's really hyped today, isn't he?
That's not a botch, unfortunately. So I can't do it. I can't do proper fuckery. But essentially, what you do is you walk up to a door and and you know Bacon is at the process of opening it. But thanks to impaired senses, you kind of stumble into him and. Because you got distracted for just a second with like new senses, and yeah, the door makes a terrible shriek, and then there's a dead silence, and just a few seconds later, you hear shrieking, and then another shrieking from down the hall, and the sound of those of someone rushing towards you, claws scratching on the floor.
Oh. Do we have time to hide?
Well, depends on your roll. Roll. Yeah.
Vyacheslav just says, the take over the fighting position. He
Alright.
tries to get in a good position to shoot down the creatures coming from the corridor.
I'm gonna try to. I want to kind of ambush them with mine, so I'm gonna.
Okay,
These two.
you're gonna go. Let's see. Do you want the guys to do this by stealth, or do you just want to get good positions? Because those would be two different kinds of rolls.
I'm actually gonna try to stealth with mine.
Alright.
Like I still want to.
I want good position.
I'm not really a fighter, so.
I want a good position too.
Yeah. Okay. Vyacheslav, just roll me like some wits alertness to get like a good position. This may help you with I would say this would help you with would give you like extra dice for the next roll when you shoot, and some cover depending on the outcome of your roll.
It's a really good roll.
Oh fuck, nice. Okay, you're gonna get 4 extra dice for the first shot you're gonna fire, and you also can consider yourself. Let's see, what's the cover chart? I think the best one was a +2. Where the fuck is it again? Yeah, just say you get a +2 to hit.
And my how many extra dice I get from my next shot?
4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you get 4, and well, any the others that want to hide, just roll me like a wits or a stealth again.
I want to get a good position as well.
You want to get in a good position as well, then you can roll me a wits alertness.
What's the difficulty on the stealth?
The difficulty itself would be a 6 as well. Okay, let's see.
Would the mini map help me?
The minimap would that help you with stealth? From let's see, you
Not in finding like a hiding spot,
what?
like a hiding spot where I break line of sight.
I mean, you would be kind of aware of that already.
Okay.
Everyone would be kinda. So, I don't think that
I had to
would.
try.
Yeah. But yeah, just roll for it. Yeah, fucking hell. There's the dice.
Does cunning apply? Because if it does,
What is the roll the high gap? Because of
What's the
everyone.
bonus?
Okay. Difficulty here.
You could also Domer again.
um,
And yeah,
Is everyone hiding?
no, the Nick is hiding, and Domino and Bacon are taking firing positions.
Okay, cool. I better start hiding, kiddo.
Yeah.
Because I can't see shit.
All right, that's fair. That's a fair thing to do. So let's just roll Dex or
I'm letting the Space Marine go first.
okay. Okay, Dex with stealth, base difficulty 6.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. I get a cardboard box and I put it over myself and I do a snake.
Ah, wonderful, isn't it? Okay.
Can I
Don't.
also,
Yeah.
do we have enough time for me to do a magical effect?
Afraid not. You have like seconds.
Okay.
Oh,
Could
no.
I start to do it?
I mean, you could try fast casting, depending on like what it is.
Because I want to kind of get used to the gun thing
Oh,
that we talked about earlier, since I don't really have firearms.
yeah. I mean, as I said, that would actually be just to do it in combat, essentially. Like you have to do it like every time you fire
Okay.
it. It's a bit awkward. But
Oh, okay.
it's a bit
Okay,
awkward, but yeah. No, okay, also so Domino. Not to get your effect. You get a +1 to hit you and +2 dice to for your first shot, essentially.
So 2
On it.
dice for my first shot and +1 to hit me. Right?
Yeah.
Cool beans.
All right.
Actually, I got another one. Can I? No, I probably need to see them to double the pay.
All right. Let's see what Bacon is currently out, but the rest of you can already feel free to take out your token. And once I have the list cleared, you can also go ahead and roll initiative.
Roll initiative 4 and 9.
Fuck, that's high initiative.
I can't click my token.
You're
This is
fucking
the end.
Wait, why can't I click my token?
Because you're a fucking loser.
I would have a
Ooh.
modifier.
They're fucking cheating.
Of course, the guy is hiding. The guy that's hiding is getting the best roll.
What the fuck?
Well, it helps. I have a base of 8, and then I improved my dex. So, yeah.
What the See,
I think I've gone first like every combat I've been in.
So where are you getting the +1 from? Is that from time?
No, that's from the me boosting my dex.
By the way, like the dex boost, you can actually add that to your stamina, like to your actual proper attribute, but you also need to increase like your permadex essentially by 1.
I did.
Yeah. Also, there's like another.
I didn't increase the dot because that would confuse me. I just put on the line +1 temp.
No, it's not temp. It's permanent.
Oh, is it permanent? Permanent?
It's permanent until you remove the enhancement.
Oh, yeah. See, I see that as kind of temp because I'm not keeping it.
Yeah.
I thought it was permanent as in like I'm locked with it.
No, that's for as long as you have it. Like, but Vishlev would have to go ahead and properly deinstall it.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Okay, let's get started. Hyde, what's What are you gonna do?
Well, what I'm going to do is, kiddo, since we have 3 people who are going to shoot, I'm going to try my way, in my cardboard box to crawl behind, the meat shields, I mean, comrades.
Why are we all grouped up?
Keck. Oh yeah.
Sheepy,
I was-
try to get as far away as, try to get go like far away that way as possible,
Hmm. Also need to
Because,
like.
if you're fighting blind, you're kind of fucked. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna just prioritize your safety essentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Sure. Let's see. Vicioslav, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to fucking shoot one of those fucking creatures.
Very well. That's fair. The Schlachter will attack. Let's see. Both of you are visible. Which one would be looking more dangerous? You have
I've got
the.
armor on, so probably me.
Yeah, probably. So. Okay, actually, what kind of weapon did you take?
I've got a pistol with me and the energy weapon.
Which one are you using?
Yeah, like got the laser rifle on my back and I've got the pistol on my hand.
Okay, you have your pistol and a gun on your the rifle on your back. Good question. Good question, Flan. But Rizlav has like a proper AK. I think they would probably just split up then.
Why don't we just roll a die or something?
I don't think it's exactly a die roll worthy for this unless it's a luck die. Actually, what do you give me a luck die?
Help?
Okay.
Thank God it's Domino.
Yeah, thank God it's Domino. And yeah, they're both gonna be homing in on Domino. Trying to yeet ya.
Pretty gay.
Alright, next one. The Spider-Man himself. What are you gonna do?
Shoot the one that's closest to me in the fucking face.
Alright, so you're aiming for the head?
Yep.
Okay, that's completely fair.
One that's closest to me.
Then John Bowie, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I am currently hiding.
Yep.
Can I try to double the pain? I put the route in Discord.
Let's
Wanna
see.
read it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thank God for that
What the
website. Makes
wait,
things so much easier to find.
what the fuck? They just sit down and do meditation, concentrate on the pain of existence. Yeah,
Fuck.
do also with Fedora while doing that.
I like that.
If he's wearing a fedora, he should quadruple it.
All right, sure, you can use that, I suppose, and I guess I will just roll willpower to resist it.
Okay.
Actually, no, we're gonna do this differently. I think we're gonna do this. So you're gonna roll it at a difficulty of their willpower. Yeah, that seems
Okay.
so they don't have to roll as much.
Hopefully they got shit willpower.
I mean they do. They have like 4. It's actually pretty high for someone that's been tortured, but that's what the book suggests. Okay. Then I guess we're gonna get started on it. John. You may
The one
fire win.
closest to us, the
Yeah.
one that's on the right. Difficulty 4, you said? Correct? Hello?
What do you
Okay.
mean? What do you mean difficulty 4?
Their willpower.
I was asking. I was just confirming before.
Oh
I
yeah,
rolled.
for like the mind 2 effect, sure. But how about you? Yeah, just roll that first, I suppose. What might make sense this way?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Should I use willpower or not? I'm gonna burn a willpower. I
All
didn't really
right.
need it, but it's at least on the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. Anything else? I think that was it, right?
Well, that's my action.
Yeah.
Right? Or
So next up is Tristan.
Well, I'm gonna shoot a bitch in the head.
All
shoot
right.
the one on the right. He will feel it more.
Yeah.
You can
So
you
close.
can, you can shoot him. Well, I think difficulty is a +2, and I think you get extra dice for it. But let me check.
Yeah, I got +2 from cover and stuff.
Oh, no, yeah, not from cover, but yeah, from being in proper position and being ready to fire.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but yeah, you get extra dice for it. But I was thinking more from like aiming to the head gets like extra damage dice. But yeah, I guess you have to hit first.
Yeah, like, okay, so it's I will be using energy weapons instead of firearms, so the difficulty will be 9.
Yep.
That's
Brave
7
man.
and 9, spending willpower.
But
Sorry.
yeah, whatever. I will tell you. I'll tell you later.
Oh fuck! I forgot my dice to like extra dice.
Oh, then well, time to reroll. I guess in that case, I can also tell you that you could like lower the lower difficulty with just forces 2, if you have that.
I do, and I'd like to do that.
Yeah, just roll your familiarity at a 5. This is reduce the difficulty.
Nope.
All right, so it's at a 6 instead.
And I had 2 additional dice from being prone, right?
Hmm.
So instead of 7, it's 9, and spending willpower. It's 4. I don't know how the damage dice work because I shot up the head.
Well, I think shooting at the head is like +2. I believe at the very least, and you have that of damage dice, and I think that go with the pistol also get, the pistol's base damage, so yeah. Depending on what pistol you took, I don't know which one. You have like a heavy one, and you have the light one, I think.
So yeah, a heavy one.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 damage base.
So that's 6 plus 3 then, plus 2, so 11.
Oh, you have actually checked. Okay, then in that case I will have a look before you shoot. Let's see, heavy one. See, automatic pistol, heavy. Oh, it's actually only 5. Never mind then. It was a revolver, that the heavy one that has like 6 damage.
Fair enough. So I've got 5 plus 2 plus 3, so that's 10 dice damage.
No clue. Just roll it, I suppose. I'm looking for something here, so.
Okay.
Very well. Okay, that's a very good roll. Fortunate that you don't have any specialties for your damage, but that's only I think 4 people that use strength.
I have hand-eye coordination. I'm aiming for head.
No.
I mean, yeah, if vicious applies, so should hand-eye coordination.
But yeah, they can't suck lethal.
Do you say they can or they can't?
They can't.
If also isn't the catastrophic damage to limbs and shit?
Well, after soak.
Fair enough. Oh, I thought they couldn't soak.
Well, they could.
And whatever
They can soak at least with the stamina, but they can soak with their armor. They have an armor
and
rating of
whatever
4.
wound damage, whatever wound penalties they get also increases with the double pain.
I think they probably keel over. Yeah, that one
They
keels
have to
over.
heal over eventually.
Well, you see, we have like this little house rule that makes it so if you shoot people in the head and they don't exactly soak their shit. They're in deep shit. They can even instantly die.
Wait, what? Should harming the head of something almost kills it? Wow.
Preposterous.
Yeah, insane. But yeah, it's disabled and yep, gets crippled. Yeah, actually this probably would not instantly die because it's flesh modified, but consider it out.
Fair enough. Oh, I always underrated regular weapons, apparently.
Yeah, see Tristan just take aim at a creature charging at him, at least one of them, and just take a headshot, and it starts shaking and falling to the ground where it like convulses. I'm pretty sure it bit off its tongue and it's probably bleeding out right now. Alright, did everyone hear that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's having a seizure.
Poor thing.
Oh, well,
Has to choke it out and take it out of its misery.
Heck. Okay. Well, I guess that concludes the turn for that one Schlachter anyways. And the other one is gonna charge. Run up to you and just well, try to hit you, I suppose. Let's see. Oh my. Is this how Tristan dies? Well,
I have 8 soak die.
Oh no, he can't die yet. I didn't prepare the emergency turn into a vampire medicine.
yeah, it's a real shame. Okay, Bonkcraft weapon for two dice, so it's actually like a sword or something like that. In terms of damage. +1 potence.
Oh, wait, shouldn't they be rolling at a higher difficulty?
Oh right, you're completely right. I need to reroll that.
Damn, why'd you need to fucking reroll that?
Heroes.
There you go.
There we go. Unfortunate, but sometimes do be like that. It swings it like it swings its bone-bladed weapon, but as he like tries to dodge his fallen comrade, he kinda just cuts the air right next to you, and you're hit by a gentle breeze as the weapon passes quite a bit away from your body.
Think itself, you're gonna fucking get a bullet to the brain too, bitch.
Yeah, and it looks like the creature would be on a point blank range for me, right?
Oh yes. I probably should drag it
Oh.
over.
Poor thing, because it's my turn now.
Indeed.
And I got a lot of extra dice, so that's if my calculations are correct, 12 to hit, difficulty 6, aiming for the head but at point blank.
Yep.
So that's assault rifle. It's usually 7, so 10 plus 2, 12 damage.
Yep. There we go. Okay, let's see if it can soak.
Fail.
Red shot. It's like Counter-Strike.
Huh. Yeah, no, that's an instant kill. You just, you start firing your weapon, and, you know those video games, you know, like, where, you know, enemies just explode? You know, like, well, especially like one of those older ones, where, like, in, like, Fallout. This is happening here. Like, you just shoot, and, its upper and lower part of the body separate because the middle part has been, actually, no, you have been aiming for the head. Actually, no, that would mean, yeah. This time, you know, you shoot the head, and the head explodes, leaving splatter everywhere. And you know, like what, like you know, it was still in like the motion of swinging, and you know, the body doesn't seem to quite recognize that it's dead, and it walks around like a headless chicken for just a few seconds before it collapses as well.
Well, that was easy. These creatures are weak. We don't need to worry much.
All right, I think that's it for this combat. I didn't get to do much, but yeah.
Also, instead of trying to save the creatures to research later, I already know how strong and little sense the vampire makes. So I'm just executing them. It's a shoddy work. I know what I'm expecting, so it's better they just die. Nobody deserves to be something as poorly made and inefficient.
Burn the bodies.
All right. You've done the shooting. You hear no more, you know. You hear no more sounds on the floor. And well, things seems to be all right. Now, what's your what's your next action?
Hey, let's go dip it in. Maybe the others didn't hear any sounds yet.
There's
Do
more
we
than
hear any
two?
noise?
Yeah, maybe there's more deep into the compounds. I mean, something as big as this one should be more like. We already killed the boss, but usually there is lots of minions. The boss was very strong.
Or maybe we're just too awesome. Right? No?
I'd still suppose we should be on the lookout.
Let's continue clearing the place. Maybe we find any more weird stuff.
All right.
Is the stealth field still up?
Yep. Starfield is still up. But you know, for like combat purposes, yeah, it would be quite, you know, not quite working essentially. When you know you're taking positions and stuff like that, they you would be kind of exposed for this. But yeah, you continued further into the facility, but it becomes apparent that there's only one right direction. The direction where the smell is getting stronger. And well, once again, this time you have to don't roll for it. But there's a lot more going on. You hear more sounds of sounds of, you know, for like foot's on the floor and claws walking on the floor, and even you hear a bark at some point. The other rooms, like as you passed, as you know, went deeper, were also empty for now. But the further you went in, the more they had sense of habitation. At some point, there was a room particular that stood out. It had shit on the floor, quite literally, and a bit of piss in the corner. Seems like someone was being held captive.
Disgusting. At least I clean after my experiment prisoners. Degenerate creatures.
Yes, and you well, you have essentially the option to decide what to do. You could of course charge in, or you could try to get a better look first, a tactical assessment. Like from the numbers you get, just by listening, like it's too many for you two guys to make out how many there are. But there's which also means there's too many to say it's like, you know, just one or two. Like it's definitely
I guess,
much more than the last group.
I guess I can stealth ahead. You know, I'm the not blind, kinda know what I'm doing, stealthing guy.
Rip.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I hate my life.
No issue luck.
Yeah. Good luck, friend. You're very brave.
Good luck.
I'll be
Alright.
giving cover to you if anything goes wrong.
Let's see it. It would be a bit trickier because yeah. How much force do you have again, Tristan?
2.
2.
Oh, he's got two. Can you make me silent?
2 are you?
I mean, that's a point. Like what I'm thinking is like,
Yeah.
before like if you like part from the group, yeah, that kind of wouldn't extend to you, because you have to kind of stay close together in some capacity at the very least, or you know that won't be effective at all because he doesn't have like that much forces. Like the more force you have, the more but the better it gets. You can cover a wide area and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have correspondence.
I mean, I guess you can do correspondence too, but you know that's also not that high.
Yeah, I can always silence myself too.
Yeah, but I think you're running like 2 effects.
Yep.
Also, we forgot the modifier from last time, I think. Not no
Yeah,
much.
'cause I remember. Yeah, because I remember I had like 3 effects up.
Yeah, but whatever.
I will silence myself.
Okay, silence
Oh,
thyself. Base difficulty is a 5, I
5,
think, and
but with the 2 effects is
yeah, it's +1.
willpower. I'm never gonna get all my willpower back.
No, it's like the ST is very adamant or something, you know, with willpowers. Cap.
Oof.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Dice, why did you have to be competent?
Yeah, you're.
I got 3.
All right. You're up to you're up to 2, which would cover cover a scene, but no modifiers just yet.
I only have it for a scene and no modifier.
Yeah, I suggest rolling again for extra successes.
Yeah. Stealth. Scene. So one scene. One extra die?
Let's say, let's see, one extra die. Yeah, that's not one extra die, but more, like difficulty modifier.
-1 difficulty, I take it. I'm not gonna do any more.
Okay. Okay, this time we're gonna do this like a bit differently because there's so many of them, and I don't want to all have to individually roll. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna roll your wits or dexterity plus stealth at a difficulty of the highest perception alertness,
Okay.
and you get your modifier for your roll essentially, rather than them having increasing their roll.
Okay.
So this should make it easier, and presumably you're taking a bit of a distance, so hopefully this should work out. I'm not sure about the exact math, so let me see real quick. They have like, those are 4, and I think the doggos might have a bit more. Yeah, they do. They have 6, so highest is 6 here. So you roll it at a 5 because of the magic you did.
Okay.
Unless you
7
don't have any.
dice.
Yeah. Do you have any stealth?
Difficulty 5.
Do you have any stealth?
Yes,
by
I
the
do
way?
have stealth.
Oh, very good. So no
Yes.
modifiers there.
Yeah. Does cunning apply?
Yes.
So 7.
Yeah, you sneak through through the ranks of the enemy at this point. To be honest, like at first you were a bit careful, but with the stealth feed running up, you quickly feel your confidence building, and you manage to get a good look at basically everything. I will just drag you guys over to the other map. Yes, before anyone asks, this is from the Elder Scrolls. And
Please clap,
Yeah,
everybody.
you see you look upon like creatures, and yeah, there's a bunch of them. Two dogs, two like dogs that have obviously been tampered with in a similar fashion as the other creatures you've encountered before, as well as a few other specimens of the creatures you encountered before. And you also see a cage with a sunken, what appears to be a man of some kind, sunken on the floor. Seems to be pretty skinny, all things considered. And you also see like a feeding trough for the creatures. You see like one of them just go there and like eat from it, just shoveling food in its mouth. It's pretty disgusting. And the feed seems to be just some random garbage, and they're pretty sure that some of it has mold on it. But that's not the most interesting side. The most interesting side is that one part of the room has like some sort of source in it, like a water source, but it's not like clear water that comes out. It's a like red liquid that comes out of it, and that liquid looks like well, actually looks looks surprisingly similar to blood, and also that smell gets stronger as you get closer to it.
Hmm. And judging from this like water supply, it looks like this is feeding them in some way.
Well, no, the feeding troughs were something different. It's more like a
Or it's like the water source. It's somehow related to them.
yeah. I mean, it's the same room. You haven't seen like anyone drink or do anything with it, but it's
Okay.
in the same room.
Okay, for visualization, it's like the Mitzi house on the Bloodlines game, filled with flies, disgusting smell, and everything looks sticky, right?
Well, there actually isn't much in terms of like actual like sticky stuff and like flesh crafted furniture. It's more actually surprisingly barren, and like it's like more like like the picture suggests. It's more like a cavern like structure here, down here, with like a blood source essentially in the floor, just like continuously putting out blood, and like a bunch of these creatures just running around and like living like animals, with like some random cage standing there.
All right.
But yeah, it's a pretty disgusting. Like disgusting smell. Probably flies as well, I suppose. But that wasn't the important part. It's it's just a weird place.
I got a lot of. And if I try to use any magical effects, I'm gonna get the penalty for having multiple senses up, won't I?
Well, yeah. And you're gonna get a +1. You won't take like a further penalty after that effect.
Yeah, because I wanted to do an entropy check. Okay. I know the route back to the guys, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you don't have to roll for getting back with that amazing roll, especially.
Okay.
You just
I might drop the mini map and the danger sense, and just see if I can spot any weaknesses that we could exploit here with entropy.
like in the room in general or the creatures.
Just like both, like everything around here, just something, because we're not really built for combat, and there's 4 of them.
Sure.
5.
You will need more successes to get like an accurate reading for the whole room, I suppose. But that should be fine.
So I'm gonna ditch this. So I'm gonna do an entropy effect, trying to find a weakness that we
Sure.
as a group could try to exploit.
Just roll the arity, base difficulty 4, and then you roll a perception alertness or something. Actually, let me check if you have any more.
Scan?
Yeah,
Scan?
scan would help, definitely.
Yes.
For the whole room,
Scan.
you can just roll a 5 because like it's just a 5 base because you have the special thing, and I think that helps a lot. And you have the but first arity, by the way. Yeah, arity. You don't have 5 now, I think. So yeah, just some perception. Perception scan at a fucking 4. 4.
4 or 5.
Like you have 5 base, and then you have another one from the success you have.
Okay. 4 for 4. Rodamo?
you literally scan the room with your eyes at this point, and and you quickly notice that the Dodos guy are completely disorganized. Like they have like signs of being well, not properly maintained. Essentially, they are they are like hobos essentially. They don't have like much in terms of like weaknesses. Like their whole bodies are covered in armor, but the dogs are particularly weakly armored as far as you can tell. The room itself doesn't have much in terms of weaknesses. There is a bunch of like bits and pieces you can break off easily, but that wouldn't exactly help with like killing the inhabitants.
Is there electrical lights around?
Yes, there is. However, it's a bit further away from the yes, the water source you found. So if you want to do anything with it, it wouldn't exactly be exploiting a weakness.
Yes. How much is that water source? Like, how much water is there?
Like jacuzzi, you would guess.
Okay. Because even if we can temporarily stun them and we could pick them off, just need to find a way to. Well, we got two guys with forces. Indoor lightning.
Indoor lightning.
Yeah, kind of like cause an overload and maybe just create a little taser effect for everyone.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm kind of just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Probably like you only have like. You don't have that much forces overall. Like with forces 3 would be no problem doing that.
Yeah.
But forces 2, kinda only lets you manipulate what's already there.
Well, the electricity is already there.
Yes, but jumping through the air is kinda far out. Not gonna lie. Also, let me check. Yeah, you're also on F2. Yeah, I mean, if you could somehow create a medium for it to travel through, then you could probably
We got a matter mage.
yes, you do. You
Yeah.
actually do.
Crazier things have happened. Okay.
We got a
Okay.
blind matter mage.
I kind of like. Can I start like heading back to them so I can kind of like talk over the plan
Sure, you can.
so they can become aware? Okay. I kind of like update everyone and kind of tell you what I'm thinking about the whole trying to get a magical effect to stun them.
Well, should work. It, but blind guy, can you do this? Can you be super blind guy and help us out?
I should be able to.
I could try to help you out. We could create a bond to help craft this thing. I do have mine too and matter one, so.
I need to. I have. No, I don't have matter. So wait, no, wait, I do have matter, not mine. Yeah.
Do you have any lots of forces?
No, what is force is my child.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Because I think if you like transform something, then you kinda need the corresponding sphere, corresponding sphere for what you're gonna transform it into. In this case, yeah, you're kind of stuck with like, if you just use matter, then you have a hard time getting it like into the air, for example. So you would have to like, you could probably like transform or like manipulate any liquid, I guess, to like spread on the floor. But yeah, would be a bit less efficient than otherwise, I suppose.
Well, he can also change the resistance to things and make things more conductive.
Indeed, he can.
Yeah.
Oh man, it makes me have some fun ideas of like using of him just changing the property of flesh to make it more conductive, so I can make some like weird abominations of cyborgs like.
Yeah.
That's stuff for the future.
Indeed.
All right. Okay, then well, what's the exact plan then? M's preparing something for it for them to step on, something more conductive, and then
Yeah.
you electrify them by amplifying it with forces.
Yeah.
All right,
A
sure.
little electric fence while we pick them off. That
All
actually sounds
right.
better. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So how much correspondence do you have?
We have the one, kiddo.
Yeah. Okay, that's not enough for doing it from a distance. So I guess you have to get a bit closer to the point where we have to do a bit of rolls to see about how well you're doing. And we're gonna do the same thing as with like Nick to make this work, so you don't have to roll for each of them individually. I think,
Okay.
yeah. Just roll me some, what's it called? Like some
Verite?
wits or wits or dexterity at a stealth and at a difficulty of 6 if you have stealth, 7 if you don't. And if Tristan
spend a willpower
and if
on
Tristan
this one.
and if Tristan goes with him, he also has to roll, but you would get the full benefit of the stealth field. And I guess if
Tristan.
I guess the Dexter, if Dexter goes with you, at the Dexter, what the fuck I'm talking about, and Nick is gonna go with you, then you can get a benefit of his one, but it's only like a -1.
Yeah, Tristan should probably come along.
I can't stealth very well, and
Nor can all of us, but we still have to do it.
Yeah. It's that, or we will have to shoot these guys in a fair fight.
Yeah. Do we have the numbers, guys?
There's 5 of them, and there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Three
Three and a half?
blind guy. Yeah, 3.5.
wait, is everybody coming along? I thought somebody was staying behind.
I mean, Vicious Love doesn't. Will eventually have to come along.
Yeah, but that was what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna be involved, we might as well just all go that way if shit goes awry. We can at least shoot our
Yeah.
way out.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
Yeah.
just do it stealthily.
Okay.
And I'm stealthy. I don't know why they hurt you last time. Probably the blind man, not me.
Anyways, so yeah, we're all gonna go, and is my stealth field still up, and Tristan's stealth field's up?
Yeah, they are still up, but they wouldn't exactly help each other. Like I would say that the strongest one overrides the other.
Okay.
In which case, yeah, that's a full 3 for all of you essentially.
So difficulty
I'm
6 still.
Difficulty 6 still. No, actually, it's a difficulty 3. We're doing this differently this time because there's so many of them, and I want to avoid rolling for all of them. I guess it's a bit more in your favor, all things considered, but you know, fuck that.
Yeah. So
So
it's diff 4 if you don't have stealth, and diff 3 if you do have stealth.
Cool.
yeah,
If I'm following this correctly.
yep, you do.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Ah,
And this is why I didn't want to come along.
well, we're running at a 6.
Yeah, what? It's not. It's diff 3, 4. Diff 4 for you, huh?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can speak.
Should I roll as well? I wasn't paying attention. My cat was messing with me.
If you're gonna go along, like they're currently trying to, you know, essentially sneak close and you know, give them a little bit of electrocution before you know actually propose
We're gonna
for you know cleaning the rest out. So if you want to go
make
along,
a taser fence.
yeah. So essentially, if you want to go along, you can roll me some dexterity or wits stealth, difficulty 3 if you have stealth, 4 if you don't.
Yeah, I have stuff.
Yeah, that's just it.
That's 5 dice. 3. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Any specialty?
Feline reflexes.
Yeah, that would apply. You just fucking smooth along. Like I think not even that the party could notice you if you don't want them to.
Yes, perfect opportunity to just make them sleep and devote myself to the vampire.
Indeed. But yeah, you're a shadow tonight. Or today, rather. Presumably you're not gonna go into this isn't happening during the night. Because raiding a vampire there during the night is retarded. But anyways, you can sneak closer and you reach the edge of the edge of the room. None of them seem to have noticed you just yet. You well, the next thing to you is the source with the red water. Along with the smell, and well, what do you like to do now?
Gonna have to make that conductor.
All right.
Indeed.
Let's see. Which level is that gonna be? Has to be a simple. Not much to work with simple homogeneous non-living substances. Okay, that's not. The water would be more akin to just that. So density fuse broken parts together or rip solid ones apart. I think the easiest one for this one would just be metaphor effect, to be honest, for maximum efficiency. To turn it into like a proper electricity thing.
Cool.
Also, Ems, before you start working with the material, give me like a perception alertness. You don't take any penalty from your blindness, by the way.
Cool. Difficulty CX.
Yep. Alright, why do you like, get started, about to get started with the work? You, like, touch it, and, you get a weird feeling. You get a feeling of, of it being like you know, almost reminiscent of when you like recharge your instruments and the like back at the generator at home.
This feels way too similar to the generator we have at Ceres, guys.
Wait. Do you think that the creatures are using the natural energy from the hyperspace to make something?
I don't know. It just feels very, very similar.
We should burn this place.
That's the problem. So, Redoma, what's the roll, boyo?
Okay, presumably you're not gonna rush this, so no penalty from that. It's a level 4 effect, however. Well, this would be. Yeah, you have to like spread it until like. So I think that do something pretty supernatural with it. So I think this would count as a vulgar effect in this environment. It's not technocratic aligned either, so
It's not. It's literally like non-technocratic. You got difficulty increases, and you're barely using any tools.
yeah. So vulgar it is. So I think vulgar was just a +1 for base, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're rolling at an 8.
It's gonna be fun, kids.
Also, you take 1 temporary paradox for casting this.
I would like to spend my last quint point, lad, so I can reduce the difficulty.
Okay, fair. You can do that.
Okay, so I get a temporary 1. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you're down to 7. Also, yeah, you're gonna need like more than 1 success, unless you want to actually no, you could do it as a 1 success if you have the electrocution thing ready, essentially, since
Yeah.
you have to do it like the same turn essentially.
Let's see. Let's see. Only the not. Yeah, I can't get full use out of my what you call it? The thing I paid for with freebies. What was that? Hyper focus. Yeah. Yeah, got only get the 1. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Because of the +1. Difficulty 7. Aerodoma, I'm gonna spend a willpower on this, because everybody likes their chances.
Oof. Where do you spend whatever?
Oh,
Just-
what? Is it not as an intelligence tech roll?
No, you actually don't get any benefit from that. Like if you stay around for that long, they would discover you probably.
Okay, so it's irritating. Right.
Yeah, just as rarity. But yeah, you can take your time so you don't take the fast casting penalties.
Spend a willpower on that.
All right, 3 successes. Yeah, no, you have enough conductivity for a while. For like entire day, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you also could, yeah, no, that's completely fine. Okay, then, yeah, you have set this up. So, let's see. What about the other 2? I think it's time for you guys to shine. You have essentially how we're gonna handle this. We're gonna do the normal electrocution thing as soon as you are, like, connected, essentially. And you can roll the irritate to add extra, damage to it.
Okay.
It's me and John, right?
Yeah. I think it's only gonna be us two.
Yeah.
So for Arity at 5.
Arity at 5. Just, strengthen the electricity, essentially.
I will use one of my quints.
Sure. You may.
Fuck.
Difficulty 5. Rolling the dice. Ugh.
What did you botch?
Can we do it again?
I failed. So it's all
I
up to
would-
Domino's luck.
I ain't gonna lie. If it was a botch, I would have laughed.
Can we do it again, or is it on time for me?
Well, first you have to resolve the first turn of damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Lovely. Hey, are you aware of us? Yes, thank you.
Well, let's see. This wouldn't be, yeah, this would probably be more... What you have available is probably more akin to a junk bar, junction... junction box or protective fence? Probably more to a protective... No. A junction box is, it's something you have in your house. Like the thing where you have like the brakes in it.
The circuit breakers?
Yeah, is that a junction box?
It can be called one.
All right. Yeah, that would make sense since you could prepare that beforehand. No problem. Especially with all the technology between all of you. So we're gonna go with 6 dice base damage here, and let's see. Domino adds another 1 for it. I never actually check if it's like health levels or...
He did roll.
Yeah, he did roll. And
I didn't realize he rolled. I thought we were still waiting on him.
yeah, funny actually. Another roll that's not that good.
Haha.
Yeah,
Guy with a-
yeah, I know. Chart shows the number of health levels per turn. Against for at least one turn per health levels worth of damage taken. Of health levels per turn, the character suffers from quantity to source of electricity. Yeah. This would count as lethal. Blah blah blah. Did you get a soak or not for this?
Also.
Hmm? I swear. If you say that, if you try to force me to just disregard everything that's written there and say that they don't soak, I'm gonna electrocute you. If the next enemy I'm gonna come up with. Let's see.
Wait, I can get rubber shoes. It's fine. It's fine.
Minor rubber shoes keep you safe. Minor shocks from tiny. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's a number of health levels rather than yeah. Yeah, you fucking can't soak this. They're fucked. Let's see. You have the doggos. So we're gonna say that these are gonna be stunned, and you see like the smell of burnt flesh is gonna reach your noses.
Wait, since when do we have synesthesia? We can see the smell. What the fuck?
Huh?
I don't know.
Well, you see them just like steam essentially, and the smell of burnt flesh. Sorry, I botched that one. And you're fairly certain you've dealt significant damage to them with just a little bit of electricity.
Ohm's law, motherfuckers.
By the way, did you turn the entire floor into a thing?
Not where we're standing, obviously.
Yeah, sure, but the rest of the room.
It's a question for Ems, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ems?
That-
I would have gone with the plan, that's the thing.
Okay, that's the entire floor except for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate for someone, but whatever.
Then
You, well, get to earn a free victory now. There, like after a few minutes of well, straight up electrocution and bad smell, your preparation well stops and the brakes finally trigger, but at that point you're fairly sure that everything has died, and those charred remains fall to the ground, like the rest of the things you've done, and it's over.
Give my fellow space engineer some nice little fist bump.
Let's do this.
Yeah. We had a plan.
Plans work great.
Yeah.
Ready to follow too.
Alright. You don't hear anything, any other noises. But, actually, everyone roll me like perception alertness at a 5. If you have scanned, you can reduce to a 4.
It's what acute senses.
Ah, yes. Bacon, Ems?
44?
No, 5, unless you have scan.
Okay.
It
It's
sounds
perception alertness or investigation.
alertness. It's just notice something.
5. Alright.
Ah, and there's this, oh my fucking god. Okay. Well, you all eventually notice, but Domino first, the corp, the thing in the cage, also, seems to have, moved during the electrocution a bit. It might be possible that this person wasn't entirely dead.
Shoot it to make sure.
Okay, you shoot it.
Wait, what kind of a cage was this?
Just some normal cage, like, you know, with like bars essentially, you know, like like almost in the video game essentially. It's
Was this
it's
like a stripper cage?
no, more like it's big
Or
big
like
bit bigger,
Hannibal-
like a cell cage, you know,
It's like Hannibal Lecter's cage.
I haven't seen that movie, but let's just say
Oh.
yes.
The question is.
He had like this
what
suspending
was it
cage
made out
thing.
of? And is it touching the ground?
Well, it's standing on the floor. Yes,
Is it made out of metal?
yes. And
Oh, so it's not like a coffin. Okay. I thought it was like a coffin.
no, it's more like it doesn't have like, you know, actually like a proper floor. Like it's more that it's like put on the floor, and the person side is connected to the normal ground. That kind of cage.
Can we see what's in it?
Well, yeah, it's just a bunch of bars. It's just some, you know, the thing you noticed before. The what looked like a guy, I think. So they described it to you.
Well, I'll look at Vicious Glove. See, you're the expert on this.
Alright, I'll go check the body of the possibly vampire in the weird dungeon room. Don't worry. I slowly approach the body.
Alright, you slowly approach the body.
Yeah, I'm going to use Life 1 to try to identify it.
Sure, just roll me like clarity at a 4 and then a perception medicine to identify it. Or rather, in this case, biology. So, science.
Okay.
Alright.
That reduces the difficulty or gives extra dice.
Reduce difficulty. Let's see, that's just by 3 was the max modifier. And so you can just roll the 3.
Oof.
Wow. But yeah, still like a good amount of successes. Anyways, you like approach the body. Like one first thing you notice, it's not a vampire. Like, you know, even as child as it is, like you'd be fairly certain with your last experience that would have caused, you know, some sort of ashing at this point. It appears to be it's pretty hard to say, but you at some point managed to figure out that it appears to be like a normal human, normal-ish anyways. You can't tell if it was, you know, like in any way modified like those other creatures, at least not without, you know, doing proper vivisection. But yeah, it might have been, you know, under the thrall of the vampire. Like, you know, we would know out of the dossiers, because they have been dealing with that a lot, in terms of like politics and you know, getting their will done.
Or we just killed the food.
Perhaps.
Well, it looks like actual human, but whatever it was, looks dead. I just give a kick on it. Does it move?
No.
Yes.
In fact,
very dead.
in fact, when you kick it, you hear a crunch, like, you know, like something breaking, like you know, the kind of crunch that you get when you kick like you know, a charred tree or something like that. He's brittle at this point.
Whatever, I guess the job's done here. Should we burn this place, or do we let the local guys to just use the source of power to try to uncorrupt this region of all the real and deviant bullshit?
Maybe we can find something useful in about there first.
Also, I would just take a glass vial and take some of the blood water to study later.
Sure. No problem. Also roll me like a perception awareness.
Just him or everyone?
Just as him, like, because he's actually touching the thing. Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah, he also got like a weird feeling. It's it's you know, that kind of energy you you feel when you like recharge your instruments at the base, and you know, when you do certain things, when you try to like make sure that you know, whatever you're doing gets easier. It's like quite eerie. And what you also notice with that many successes is that it has like some specific taste to it. I suppose is the best way to put it. Not a taste in your mouth, more taste than well, you don't really, as a technocrat, you probably don't really believe in such things, but it's a taste of your soul. The taste buds of your soul, essentially.
Yeah, yes, that's very bullshit. That's no taste of soul. There is chemicals in the water. Probably shouldn't give to frogs.
Yes. Ah, right. Okay. Well, what you taste of your what you taste is like a blood. You know, it feels bloody, and it feels almost consuming.
Okay, are you saying that I just feel that when I place on top fire, or do you think I'm drinking it?
No, it's just when you feel like it. It's no actual effect. It's more like what you get.
Okay, so I just feel that when it touches my skin slightly.
Yeah, like even if you don't touch directly, just you know the like through the vial, like you would get it. It's magic juice after all. But yeah. All right. Well, at some point, you, Mara will probably ask if you think you're done.
Wait, can I have a look to see if there's like anything valuable here?
Sure, you can. Roll me like perception, investigation at a 6 or alertness at an 8.
If I use investigation, does do senses apply?
Yes, it would. All right, nice. Yeah, you find nothing that special, but you find you find some cash in the local currency, and actually some US dollars as well.
So what?
Some US dollars, perhaps from the UN soldiers, but you're not sure. And you know, like a bunch of like personal belongings of the vampire at some point in like one of the rooms on the side, which a bit more you know, convenient. And I guess while you investigate, you also would notice distinct lack of any flesh crafting. Like all furniture is like completely normal. Not that you particularly would know about that, but just for future reference.
Oh, that's cool.
And well, what about the rest of you? Do you want to do anything before Amara calls in?
I mean, I've already kind of looked over the room, so it's not like there's any other chambers that this leads into, right?
There was like one room, like you know, where the yeah,
And
where,
wait,
where the guy where the guy was, but not where the guy was, but you know where the guy slept essentially. But it's not like proper rooms. It's kind of like have like you know, like side caves, I guess,
uh,
which can count as rooms.
can I take a sample of, I don't know, the blood thing?
Sure, you can take a sample as well. Roman expositive awareness. I mean,
Perception and awareness? Ooh,
yeah,
I don't have awareness.
shame, but you can still roll your perception. It's just a talent you have built in awareness as a mage.
Difficulty?
Just a 6.
I had to think about if I wanted to do this.
Okay, yeah, you get essentially the same thing as Ems did. Yeah, it just feels like, you know, the same energy and like when you like recharge your tools at a reactor, for example, or you know, any other technological facility.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that. Anything from Hyde other than being blind?
If
I guess not. Well, Amara calls on at some point and asks you if you're done. And what you recommended our course of action is.
so and that's all the Wokies in here, right?
Yep. Like there isn't really much more than this. Like just you know, the bit of like side rooms, like one we were interested now, but it's not that much. Like another one has like, you know, a bunch of like sleeping spots, like hay on the ground more or less, except it isn't hay but newspaper.
Not even worse than hay. What the fuck?
And like a room where it has like a bunch of supplies in them, like that weird stuff that gets fed to these creatures, and and stuff like that. Probably like some cleaning utensils too, but those are kind of dusted in. You don't think they get much mileage out of those.
Fair enough.
But yeah, other than that, there isn't really anything you can immediately find at the very least.
Well, I guess then we should just report that it seems like we've taken down all the bogies. So you want to go ahead and scout the place out one more time, but
Alright. I mean, you could just tell her that you want to scout out the place one more time.
yeah, let's do that.
Sure. She says she greenlights that and yeah, tells you she has she has some black suits ready to later on guard the room if you once you deem it safe enough for them, since they're, you know, not awakened or rather enlightened scientists. Okay, in that case, well, roll me like a perception investigation, this time at a +1, because it's a cumulative difficulty thing, so just roll it, I suppose. Same roll as last time.
I rolled it. Do you not see the roll?
Oh. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is anyone else gonna join? Because it kind of seems important to make sure there's actually nothing left there.
What are you rolling?
Just some you know, searching around. Domino is looking for anything really at this point.
No, I just want to make sure we don't have enemies left. Those are the black suits aren't just gonna get fucked.
Alright, so would that be an investigation? To
Yeah.
search around.
Just some perception investigation at a 6 or alertness at an 8.
Yeah, I can help after I grab some of the weird water.
Yeah, that shouldn't take too long. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, and you don't find anything special either. You managed to like find find like a coffer with like some how was it called in English? You know that weird artificial material where you put in, you know, like especially if you find a case for a sniper rifle. It's however it's missing. And I guess nearby you would also find you know, a few mundane weapons like a smaller caliber, like a revolver, like a light pistol, and so on and so forth. No, not much for like in terms of like like an arsenal, but you know, a bit of a variety essentially.
Take those, right?
I'm not sure if you care enough. The process of crashing. Oh no, it's coming back. Okay. Well, what about Ems? Is Ems still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had to get my dog out the garden.
Alright, whatever. So, how are things going? For you. Like, the rest, like, both Domino and Bacon have investigated now, and, I don't know, and Nick is also taking a sample, same as Vicislav. What about you? What are you gonna do?
There's really nothing for me to do since those are the two basic things covered. To be honest.
Clearly. Sorry, go on.
Probably just send a signal back to what's her name?
Amara, Ghana?
Yeah, just saying samples collected and the other thing done during the process.
Sure you can, you can report to her that you've taken samples and that the enemy has been eliminated. Same message, like a similar message to like what Tristan did as well. And since you're staying back, well, give me like a perception awareness at a 9. Real quick.
Oof, you make me want to spend my willpower, don't you?
You actually can't spend willpower on that.
Okay. Not a botch, but it's a failure.
Yeah, not a botch, but a failure. Unfortunate, but I suppose that's it. Okay, Nick, anything else besides taking a sample you want to do?
Not really.
Okay, well, that is that's that then. Okay, you have taken you've taken what you wanted and searched the place a bit, and from your perspective, it seems safe enough. You know, you probably needs to be like a team that, you know, tortures the entire place to make sure it's actually safe. But yeah, your job here seems to be done. So, what would you recommend afterwards at to Amara? You know that there are now a bunch of like black suits are probably guarding the site. But what are your thoughts on it? Actually, let's just go to like the proper conference room. To be honest, that seems like the best place. There it is. And well, your father this time isn't there. Vicious love. But yeah. Alright, Mara stands up. Gentlemen, good job in cleaning this place out. I weren't sure what was awaiting us there, but you prevailed nonetheless with basically no damage to your own team. I noticed a few things here and there that could have been a bit better in terms of preparation, but I don't think that matters that much. So congratulations. A proper clean out, well done. However, now I want to know, what do you think we should do with it? As far as I can ascertain, there seems to be some sort of special thing when I was about the pool. I need to be sure. I need to be there in person rather than using a drone of some description. But I think this pool might be a future of conflux if we play our cards right. However, if any corruption is too big, it might not be worth it. So I do want the opinion of you who have been actually on site and spent a considerably bigger amount of time than us.
Did either of the people who felt the strange sensation towards the blood tell us to us, or?
Because I think the only people who probably touched it was probably me and I forgot who's John who touched it.
I also touched it.
Okay, yeah, Bacon touched it too.
Yeah, I would just say, well, I don't know the others. Hyde talk how it felt like
It
the
felt
generator we have in Ceres. Probably a place of power.
It felt very similar to the generator we had at Ceres.
But when I touched it, I collected some samples. I gave her the sample. It felt like I felt when I was checking the energy coming from the vampire. The essence is hungering, like it wants to consume more and consume more accents, and has a weird feeling to it, like something deep. I don't know. Just touch it.
Oh, Give me a second, and she pulls out some instruments. Like, let me see what she actually has with her. Oh, okay. Yeah, she puts out like a PDA, like a standard equipment for like the black suits, and starts analyzing. Real quick. What spheres does you have? All of them. Yeah, she's gonna try and see what weird shit this is. Not bad at all. Yeah, this would probably be. Yeah, it's probably the best roll for this, the most appropriate for what you want. Actually, no, let's go with technology. Alright. Sadness, but yeah. She gets essentially like a similar feeling to you. Vicious love. Yeah, I think I noticed it as well. Like, a according to the readings I get here, and she holds up the PDA and press some buttons, and the projection in the middle of the room changes, and you see like a bunch of data, and it seems to indicate your feeling that you had when you touched it. It has indeed some energies attached to it, like the consuming and the bloody thing. And this actually shows a bit more. So something I actually didn't know before. Like it actually is a currency, the solidified primal energy, which isn't that surprising, I think consider, but it's probably nice to have this confirmed. Aside from it being, actual blood, yeah. He has life as well, so she probably, yeah, she can tell that is actual blood. Which is a bit weird. But yeah, who knows where it comes from. And she just looks at it, it's one of those sites. We need more analysis we need more time to analyze this properly. But there's indeed a lot of interesting news. So, aside from the obvious, I still want to get your recommendation on what's to happen. Just feel free to speak your mind. Andy.
Burning it would be a good idea. Burning the whole place down.
Yes,
Pave over it, I guess.
if you can't use this source of power, I would burn it. It's kind of disgusting, and
Oh, I see. So you think it's too far gone? Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. From those readings. Very well. I suppose that's it from my side for this meeting. As per usual, I will be hoping to see proper reports after this. But yeah, I think your job here is done. I've already taken the liberty to contact Moran before this meeting started, and to send us someone to pick you up. You should be arriving in about a day's time, as the supply convoy is about to head out again to the outer parts of the solar system, and he can take you along for a ride. But especially for you, Vishlav, might be of interest. Your father is about to depart in a few hours. If you wanted to have a talk with him before he leaves, now is the time.
alright, thank you. I will too.
Very good, and let's meet again at some point. I usually am posted at Mr. Moran's Moran's ship. Perhaps we will run into each other again, and then she just leaves without taking a glance back, and along with her the black suits file out. Okay, And well, I think that's it. Since apparently this session is kinda fallen asleep, so I think it's best to end it here.
It's long, already been more than 3 hours.
Yeah, probably should have ended it sooner. I'm just not used to.
Starting in time?
Yeah, that's really weird.
It is, isn't it?
But yeah, well, let's start with like in-character and out-of-character thoughts. Let's go with the back this time. Neck.
Out of character thoughts. We're still terrible at combat and these field missions. In character thoughts. I don't really have anything besides God, I'm always drained.
Oof. Yeah, that that's fair.
I am always being drained.
Well, you cast a lot of magic.
Yep.
Exerting your will upon reality is exhausting.
Gotta use your powers.
Yeah. Okay, then Domino.
In character, you want lessons? Oh wait, what?
No, in character and out of character thoughts. I mean, I guess it can be a lesson, but it's not the primary focus. It's more, it's more about what the what your character thinks at the moment, and they can use it in the story. And what you think out of character in terms of in case anything was good, particularly good or particularly bad, or really anything. So okay. Yeah.
In character, I'm just really fucking happy to finally be going back, or hopefully going back to Ceres. All this reality deviancy shit is just really wacky. And just shooting a gun at it isn't really gonna fix things. This plays alone just felt off-putting. But at the same time, my character feels kind of content, just keeping his mouth shut in the meeting and letting the other people do the talking, or just kind of just keeping to himself like soldier generally would. And like out of character, actually, I found the little dungeon crawl relatively fun. You didn't let it, you could have had this be a massive encounter, a really short thing, but I feel like you balanced the time pretty good. And well, good job on actually starting the session on time for once.
Oof.
Good job. I don't expect that to stick, but
That's a fair assumption.
yeah, it is.
Okay, next up is Bacon. In character and out of character thoughts.
Well, in character, I'm disappointed with the vampire creatures. Their servants are so weak. Just one shot and it dies. They are bad at making, and I shouldn't allow them to continue making imperfect creatures on this planet and corrupting the already half decent life. And out of character, well, I'm also happy to be going back to Ceres because I have a lot of weird shit I want to do, and some weird shit that probably the people on planet wouldn't allow it to happen.
Right. Perfect. Oh yeah, we also need to have a seeking at some point during the week. Okay. Let's.
One more thing, Gridhammer.
Oh, if not you, Domino.
Die then.
In character and out of character thoughts, Amps. If you're there.
Oh, let's see. Let's go with inner character thoughts. Being blind still sucks. I'm going to get parrot eyes. New parrot eyes, you see. So when the gold mine starts working, that's when the fun things begin to play. You know, like cybernetics and all those sort of fun toys to play with. And also, out of character, did you know this was probably the first time someone actually took in Paradox in a long while, guys? You
What are
know.
you talking about? I have 2 paradox that I took last time.
I took one last
Oh,
time.
guys,
I got
I,
5.
I
boy.
currently got 3 permanent paradox and 1 regular paradox.
got 5
No.
regular. Well, no, I got 4 regulars.
Wait, what? Wait.
Remember, Radama? My bot just continued. So
Oh.
I'd like to stop there. You didn't even bother to address that.
Oh, you. I mean, I mean, I don't need to address them until you reach a certain point.
So I reached a certain point and I haven't reached that yet. So
Yeah, yeah. It's just, oh, I completely forgot that you did you also. You just ignore it completely, and on the pussy about it.
indeed, because I'm chad about it.
Yeah.
You know, you embrace the paradox. Don't become the enemy of paradox. You know.
What's the worst that happens, right? Just some backlash.
Only some backlash, and if we go to the max, we go to a new world. I hear. A world that no man has gone before.
Indeed, indeed.
That'll be the next series adventure game. Adventure.
God damn. Okay, so actually I wanted to ask you guys something, like what's gonna happen next is essentially like you guys being shipped off to Ceres again, and maybe after like a scene or two, but this is something special you want to do that would require like proper play to do.
I know I want to get mine 3.
Yeah, I suppose so, but that wouldn't require exactly like a proper playtime, because what I'm
Okay.
thinking right now, if you don't like you can essentially like resolve it to downtime, but what I'm thinking is like if you need like any sorts of scene or something to run beforehand, with because I want to do like the downtime thing where you do the stuff in the between the week somewhere, if we can, if we somehow can, and try out how that works out.
Okay.
Like,
Could I start developing an AI for the gold mine?
And then we're gonna see about resolving that actions. I'm gonna tell you like what to roll and stuff like that, and hopefully we'll be done before the next session starts. And yeah, that's at least my
Do
plan.
we get 3 XP?
Yeah, we should. Actually, we got 4 because you did technically a mission.
Alright. So I go to
4 XP.
Yeah.
Your question, Radoma.
Hmm.
I intend to go see that fucking doctor, and probably spend some try to probably spend more in depth time with my avatar.
Sure. Yeah. No. Don't tell me now. Like we're gonna do this in between the week and resolve it then. Yeah. Because I don't want to do this like right after the session. That would be a bit
Hey,
retarded.
hey, Radoma, just gonna let you know. If next session you give me 4 more XP, I can go on a trip. You know.
Probably not though. Probably not though. I mean, maybe if you resolve it fast enough for whatever's in store next, but I doubt it.
Turns out it was we just go to report and be like, hey, have you been to the original base? You know, the original reason why you're on Ceres. Wait, what original base? Duh, duh, duh.
Oof.
One
Oh
more.
yeah, I do have a question, Bradoma. Did I have hyperfocus as on my character sheet?
No, you didn't. You didn't have a hyperfocus in your character sheet. You had a wonder that grants you a hyperfocus as long as nearby.
Okay.
It was the
Okay, it wasn't the one.
yeah, it was the AI assistant essentially.
It also gives you +1 to intelligence.
Yeah, it does, but only if it's nearby, and only yeah. Anyway, so let's see, hacker, yeah, I think you kinda did hacking with with the whole actually yeah, the whole thing. So
Yeah, with the lightning thing.
yeah, definitely. So take 1 willpower for it. And let's see, Vicious Love, how well are you? Visionary. Visionary. Would just apply to you taking samples. I mean, I guess you did, so take 1 too. Soldier. Yeah, that would apply. Take 1 too. And now, last but not least, hide. Did you fulfill your nature, director? Honestly, you didn't really take charge of anything.
Couldn't really take charge because I was
Yeah.
blind as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just banking we get back to Ceres, have like a recuperation, and get willpower back.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, then, yeah, we're just gonna do that, and you, yeah, unfortunately, I can't just give you something like that. Maybe the impediment was a bit too much for you, for like, what you do. But yeah, we're gonna see about, getting that in balance, at some point again.
Yeah.
Okay, and other than that, I think, the only thing that's left is expenditures. So anyone got any expenditures to justify?
Yes, I want to take Arete 5.
Yeah, that's gonna be a different session. You're gonna do like a seeking in the meantime. Right now I only have like a Wednesday, since no, actually not even Wednesday. Actually only is Thursday, because Wednesday and Friday are both Teletubby days.
Thursday is the one between Wednesday and Friday, right? I always confirm the ones with T. They don't make any sense for me. Okay, let me check. I guess I couldn't. I have to open my classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you make it like earlier on Saturdays?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 hours earlier I can for sure. Maybe 3.
Alright, we're gonna try to aim for that, and hopefully it won't be too painful for any of us. And try to like resolve it there. Okay, any more expenditures?
Can I get mind 3?
Mine 3. Huh. You've been using it a lot, but on the other hand you haven't really... It's only been recent, and you haven't done that much. Let me see your sheet real quick.
I'm also planning to up my research.
Okay, you can take a... yeah, you can upgrade both your research and your mind. Research was terrible in the first place anyways.
spent with 3.
Okay. If there's nothing else, I think it's time to say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye, bots.
Goodbye.
By the
Oh.
way, how much XP everyone has? I may have written the wrong number.
113.
16. You should
Alright,
have.
yeah, I'm just kind of retarded. Okay, so that's
Fair enough.
4, not 35.
And how much do you have?
No, yeah, it's 416. It's the correct one.
Let me just re-log in.
By the way, like I actually think that the session was kind of a mess for my part. Like I bought so many things in like terms of like descriptions and rulings. That's not even funny.